We're at our favourite cafe in Wellington. We always come here every year after the Wellington tournament. It's the Arabica. Sam, who owns the Arabica, certainly looks after us very, very well, and he's actually given me a corner. He's given me a corner here a number of years ago, and I suppose around the support, and he loves sevens, he loves rugby, and obviously very humbled to be given a corner in which we certainly use when we can, because I enjoy my coffees.
New Zealand received the accolades, the trophy, the salute from the crowd. Smiles all around.
To win it after the hooter, the last play of the game was just quite unbelievable. I was more concerned really about keeping the score close initially, because they're up 21-5, and they're playing very, very well, and they annihilated, I shouldn't say annihilated, they beat comfortably Fiji in their semi-final, which was a great, great performance. Technically, it was real challenging for a coach. I found it was, due to bringing in 5 players that hadn't been playing sevens for a long, long time. Sonny Bill Williams hadn't played sevens at all. But I had a meeting with them the day before the tournament, and I just said, guys, your lungs are going to scream tomorrow. I need to know when you're tired. They hadn't played any sevens, and they weren't sevens fit. So I had to juggle that amongst the players that were sevens fit. And it worked out really, really well. I suppose the new substitution rule certainly assisted that, where you can also sub someone back on, and I did that in the final with Joe Webber. So, it certainly has its benefits. But again, it was a great juggling act. But those 15-a-side players, I felt after every game, and from day 1 to day 2, there was a massive improvement. Sonny Bill Williams, first and foremost. He's still got a long way to go. He's a great, great athlete. He's great with an offload in situations where he gave us that winning pass against South Africa, but it also can be the undoing of you in sevens rugby. So it's getting those right, those sort of I suppose plays right, because it's not always the best time to offload in certain situations, certainly under pressure. But he found that out, and you learn from your mistakes. Ben Lamb, well, when he played for me at his best, he was phenomenal. He's big, he's fast, he's strong, he's just a handful for the oppositions. And if you want people to carry, and the game of sevens has changed to an extent now that you've got to have big, big players with the pace, with the strength factors to provide the real benefits for your team. Akira Ioane, 20 years of age, as a forward, he's quick as any back, but a wonderful runner. And I know this is I suppose a big, big call, but he's the nearest I've seen for a long, long time to someone like Jonah. The way that he can beat people, with a fend, just a bit of a shimmy, and he's off 60, 70 metres. I mean, there'll never be another Jonah Lomu, but Akira Ioane also has those special qualities to beat players, and he was exciting. Adi Savia, to me, is going to be an All Black number 7. It's just a matter of time. And that'll be very, very soon in the game of 15s for the All Blacks. But in sevens rugby, he's quick, he gets you turnovers, he's very composed, very smart, and very aggressive. All the great qualities of a top sevens player. And again, I was giving him game time off the bench, coming in when it mattered. He played basically a full second half, and he was instrumental, certainly in that final try, was involved 3 times. Now going into Sydney, I think they'll even be better again. It's just how they recover in the next couple of days. Finishing here, Wellington obviously with a win here, which is pleasing for us, because we've moved from 7th, I think, up to 3rd in the World Series, which is really pleasing. And now we go on to Sydney in Australia, which is certainly an important tournament, not only for the World Series, but also for a continuation of the form that we showed here and displayed here in Wellington.